Hey, yo, hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You tough, right?
I'm out, Rico. You understand what I'm saying? Look at me. I've been shot in the head, baby. My body different. I'm breathing different. You understand what I'm saying? The doctor said I wasn't gonna walk the same. You understand what I'm saying? I'm out.
Yo, hey, man, pull your skirt down, B.
Yo, hey, man, it's like this, man. We down to our last bricks, man. Shit's drying up out there. You hear me? Niggas ain't eating on the streets, man. Everybody getting antsy out there, baby.
I know what floats A's boat.
Different emotions.
What?
I'm on 20 of my own time.
Right here. I know all about your career,
I
right?
don't need this lousy.
What?
Remember this nigga? You clean now. What's poppin', Kermit? I laid the murder game down, let niggas know we not fucking around, man.
Let us pray. Father God, I am just learning how to pray. Bear with me. First, I thank you for the life of everyone that's here with me. Then I thank you for the love you give me. Why? I don't know. I don't deserve it. It hurts inside. Many a nights I cried and called your name out loud, but didn't call you when I was doing good. Too proud. Yet still you gave me love. I wasn't used to that. See, most of the people that gave me love ended up taking it back. This is something new to me, so I'm asking you for time to adjust. Let me make it there. I will be one you can trust. What I stand for, I put my life on, I do. I guess what I'm asking is, show me how to stand for you. And I will rap for you, sing for you, reach for you, breathe.
You should be able to get it this time, bro.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Orders are right there on the screen, bro. Okay?
Yep.
All right?
Hey, hold on, one more time. You said the lettuce, the buns, pickles, secret sauce.
Say this with me. The bun, the sauce, the pickles, the patty, and the rest of the shit.
The lettuce, the buns, the pickles.
That ain't what I said. I said the buns, the sauce, the pickles, the patty. What the fuck is you doing, man?
I'm trying to smash the burger.
Man, what is you doing, bro?
I'm putting it together.
Man, what the fuck is you doing?
Excuse me. Excuse me. I ordered a burger. We got some meat on there, man.
Ain't no what?
Ain't no meat on
Ain't no patty on there?
No, no. I get my shit made right.
All right, I'm gonna get you another. Snipping on my motherfucking nerve. So since when I ain't know we sold grilled cheese. We ain't had no patty on this shit. You know I got this, man. Get the fuck off the grill, gang. Go on the fries. Hey, don't even go on the fries. Just go clean up or something. Take the trash out.
Trash.
Come on, man. Go, man. Damn, little ass boy, bro. Damn, I'm coming to this bitch on my off day. Got a trained dumbass nigga. Stupid ass. Fucking retard. Grown ass man don't know how to make a burger, bro. Stay your ass back there. You should have stayed asleep today. You shouldn't even got out your motherfucking bed. I've been here 13 years and I ain't never seen nobody make a grilled cheese in this bitch. I think he eating off the stove. I told you I eat that ass. Not that way. Just one time, I can't. You smell that? You don't smell that shit? Hold on. Hold up.
So, y'all want the argument that this isn't a matriarchy, huh? Okay. I want you to take a walk down memory lane with me for a moment and realize that when this country was founded, women had no responsibilities except for taking care of the household. Literally. And if there were no children, she got to do whatever the fuck she wanted all day long while her man was out building, working, and providing. And she literally just kept the house clean, and then, you know, it still went up all the way into like the 80s or 90s where, you know, the moms would all get together during the daytime and have girls time while the fucking husbands were working and shit like that, going to have their little wine drinking groups and fucking getting lit with each other and hanging out and shit during the time that the men were doing everything. Now, all of this shit didn't make it that far, but look, let me explain to you how this was a matriarchy. Now, they've got you convinced that these women went through all kinds of heinous fucked up stuff, but you're definitely 100,000,000% going through more heinous and fucked up stuff now. And the only difference between now and then is that now you have to pay for your survival. Before, all you did was cook food, which you do every day, clean your house, which most of you do every day, and take care of the children. You didn't have to go to work. You weren't expected to make any money. There was no need for you to worry about shit. In fact, if you got married to someone, if you got married to a man, any mistake you make in the public was his job to fucking remedy. Like, he had to, like, if say you got into an argument with a neighbor right now. You and the neighbor get into a big ass argument. You get pissed off and throw a rock through the neighbor's window. You don't go to jail. Instead, what happens is they go to your man and they tell your man, hey, look, she busted out this window. You need to pay for that shit. And it was his job to come out of his pocket and pay for that shit. That's how good y'all had it. They want to convince you that, you know, you needed all these rights and you needed to go and do fucking work and you need the ability to make money and you need the ability to do this and that, this and that, this and that. And they diminished the fact that men held you to such a high fucking value back in the day that you didn't even need to raise a fucking finger outside of the house that you still clean today. But you've been convinced that this isn't a matriarchy because you guys have been pushing to move yourself into positions where you were joined everybody else in the slave market. They tricked y'all. They tricked your ancestors into that shit. Look, y'all so miserable about having to go and make money and deal with the mass amounts of fucking people on a regular basis that all y'all do is get mad at the fact that you're you're exposed to all different kinds of men, which, you know, you didn't have to be before. And okay, take this for instance, like right now, because of the fact that y'all push and keep pushing to shift your fucking spot in society. Nowadays, it's to an egregious point to where men won't even defend you in public anymore. Back in that time that I was talking about, you know, when you didn't have all that shit going on, if a man hit you in public, damn near every dude that was outside would be dragging his ass down the fucking street, beating the sleeves off. Y'all were protected back then. There was a feeling of safety and comfort. That's missing today, isn't it? Meanwhile, even though you're in way worse situations because now you're exposed to all the weirdos and people that because there's a lot of fucked up guys running around out there, okay? And now that you're overexposed to this shit, you guys are busting your ass to work and you're still taking care of you still got to take care of the kids, which I'm not going to lie, most of y'all fucking don't.
2 girls are dead after police say their mother left them in a car for 15 hours. Cops in Texas say teenager Amanda Hawkins left 1-year-old Bryn and 2-year-old Addison in the car while she was visiting a friend's house overnight. They say the girls were left without food or water, and the car's windows were rolled up as temperatures reached 85 degrees outside. But humidity inside the car would have felt like 105 degrees. Investigators say people at the house expressed concern about the girls who were screaming in the car. The 19-year-old allegedly said she was waiting for them to cry themselves to sleep. Authorities say when Hawkins finally pulled the children from the car, they were unconscious, but she bathed and dressed them before eventually bringing them to the hospital. They died after being taken off ventilators.
Most of y'all don't even see. Look, this is the thing: is back during that time, y'all got to actually enjoy having children because you didn't have the burden and the stress of everything else to deal with. That's why when you come home, you don't feel like dealing with your children now. That's why you put them in front of TVs. That's why you send them the fuck away. Like that. Like, okay, during that time, because of the fact that everything was structured this way, the streets were a lot safer. So children could actually go outside and fucking play. So what would happen is during the daytime, while the men were working, when the kids got home from school, they were made to do their homework, and then you would send them the fuck out into the neighborhood, and they would just go out into the neighborhood and play with their fucking friends, meaning that once the kids got to the age to where they could go to school, which starts in fucking kindergarten, so you only had to really actually fucking full-time be busy during the first 4 years of having the child. Outside of that, it's nothing but free time for you.
Men are working about 1.5 hours more outside of the house than women, but women are doing on average, I think it was like 4 hours more of housework per week, which is an imbalance. So if he just took on an extra hour and a half or so of work in the house, then she's working an extra 3 hours, right? He's working an extra hour and a half outside the house, add in that extra hour and a half inside the house. Now it's equality. He's working 41.5 hours. She's working 40. Housework is equal to about 5. Take on a little bit more of that work at home, right? Then for her, so that it's about equality. And that's what people are missing. And this is why people are like, well, I might as well just get divorced and be by myself if I have to take care of another child. If you're not pulling your weight at home and you don't have the finances to pay, pull your weight.
Hey, so true. I was trying to let y'all just have this one, but again, it's some of the shit you just got to check. One, that extra 4 hours she's doing is housework. That extra hour and a half he's doing is probably significantly more difficult than what she has to do. The housework she has to do, she's not picking up shit off the floor with her hand. She's in a vacuum. She's not washing dishes by hand unless she's Jay. She's got a dishwasher. Like the stuff she's doing, it just takes time, but the effort is not equal. The stuff that men have to do is significantly more difficult than what y'all have to do outside of the house. So under your premise, then that means that if we hear 2 bumps in the night, you get your ass up, get a gun and go check one. I get my ass up and go check another. If the grass needs to get cut, I cut half, you cut the other half, or I cut half, you do the edging. So it's like y'all don't want equality as it's defined. You just want equality at men's expense because it's common sense that the shit that you're talking about doesn't align. There's nothing that you are going to go do, or the average woman will go do, that is harder than what her man is doing outside of the home. So the additional work she does in the home is covered in those times. For example, say me and Bo are married. Bo has said that she's had a husband who didn't want to go get her car service done. There's no fucking way that she would even know what size tires to go on her car, or what the maintenance is, or where any of those other masculine things come from. She won't know how to go out there and fix a lawnmower when it breaks. She won't know how to change the smoke detector, which, typically I still won't do. Like, she won't have to go do any of those things because those are things that a man should do. And those are unfortunately gender roles that she ascribes to, because if she didn't, then she would have to take on the equal weight of those things. You guys only want to take on the equal weight of shit that benefits you. You don't want to take on equal weight of anything where your life could be at risk, your labor could be at risk, you can get dirty, or you can go and break a nail. And it's super, like, I was fortunate I was distracted for a second because I let you get that off. But I want everybody to see it this moment right here. Women want equality at the expense of men. They don't want equality with men. They want the same power and resources and reach that men have, but none of the accountability and none of the responsibility.
So what does your ideal marriage look like? I'm just asking
Get
you.
him.
This is not
Get him. Get him.
Get him. Because what it would look like for me is my woman controls the house. So like, I'm the owner, she's the CEO. So she manages the house. She takes care of the kids. She takes care of me. She takes care of everything else. I provide her the means and resources to have that ability to do those things. So there is no outside of the house work for her to do. I pay 100% of the bills. I pay 100% of whatever it is she got going on because I provide in totality. So the way that my relationships work is I don't have a woman who was scared to fix me herself or she sucked my dick. I don't have a woman who was too worried about, you know what I'm saying, what her friends think that she should be doing. I don't deal with women like that. So my woman is going to prioritize me the exact same way I prioritize her. So like in a nutshell, I'm going to be everything for my woman that her mother wishes her father was to her.
Okay, so how about if she did not know what that looks like because she didn't have a father growing up?
I show her.
Oh my God.
Like all she has to do is imitate what I'm emulating. It's easy. All you have to do is listen. You don't have to, there's no independent thought required. Right. All you have to do is what you were asked to do.
Yes.
That's
the
it.
most powerful
I'll give you something like I will also find something that she's passionate about that she can go do for herself because obviously I understand that her entire life cannot be wrapped around me and the kids. So there's a third, kids, me, or kids in house, me, and then whatever she's passionate about. Go find what that is and then support her and get her into that.
Yeah.
So would you be
also the guy that says that my woman can't work for somebody else either? Or my wife can't work for somebody else. She can't have a job. She can't be a 9 to 5. She can't have to ask some nigga that she could take a break to go pick up our kids or to bring me lunch or to go grocery shopping or go on a trip. So I don't have like the shit y'all talk about would never work for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so then besides being the financial provider, like then what will be your role in the household? Would you do the honey-do list? Would you help with the picking up and dropping off the kids at the after school, extracurricular activities? Or you wouldn't have nothing to do with any of that?
So no, I'm not going to do that for the simple fact because that's not my job, my role. However, there's also things that my wife won't have to do. Like I have a housekeeper now. When I get married, I will still have a housekeeper. I have people who cook my food. So there's certain things that I value my time more than anything else. So if I can free up 4 hours of my wife's time by paying someone to clean the house or having a nanny to go get the kids and do all that, like a house manager stuff, I will do that because now I am reclaiming 4 hours of my wife's time to spend with me and invest in our marriage.
So what kind of bond do you expect to have with your children if you're not going to be an involved father?
See what I mean? That's fentanyl.
It's not nothing I said leads you to should lead anybody with the basic grasp on the English language to think that I'm not going to be an active father. What I said is
if you're not involved, and that's the reason I said, would you be involved with their after-curricular activities?
I'm dropping off kids. I'm not going to PTA meetings. That means I'm not an active father. The way I'm an active father is I raise my kids daily. The way I'm an active father is I coach my kids' sports teams. The way that I'm an active father is that one, I make sure they honor their mother, do what they're supposed to do. I also help make sure that they understand the world they live in by being an example for them to grow up to. So I will probably be the most active father compared to anybody up here that's been married before because of the amount of time that I have, because I have unlimited time freedom. So my only goal in life is to be a father to my kids.
Literally nothing but free time for you on your hands. And during that time, you can call up any of the other wives. All the wives in the neighborhood knew each other. Everybody got along, right? And everybody would just get together and do stuff. You can't do none of that shit now. And you got to fucking pay for it. And if you don't pay for it, you lose everything. And then it's even fucking harder for you. This is a matriarchy. It's just you guys keep falling for these women's rights bullshit from all these history stories that they tell you that are completely fucking bullshit. They're just asinine fucking bullshit. If things were that bad, right? If things were as bad as they made it up to be for you to believe that it was that bad in the first place, how come almost all of your grandparents are still together to this day if they're still alive?
Look at the mama. The mama, 9 times out of 10, that's the root cause right there.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't as bad as they made it out to be. They just made it seem that fucking way so that you would agree to join the slave force and double the revenue that they could generate off of the people. It has been and always will be a matriarchy. You can walk up to any random man walking down. Well, now it's getting to the point to where you can't anymore. But up until about 3 or 4 years ago, you could you can still do it today. You could pretty much go up and start screaming and arguing with any random man right now. And majority of the people are going to get mad at that man. You can just accuse him of anything you fucking want to, but you don't think that you have the power here? Who convinced you of this nonsense? You can beat a man in public, and the public will help you beat him and just assume that he did something horrific. If a man hits you in public, there's going to be at least one guy that'll pop up out of nowhere to fucking handle that dude. Once he handles it, then the other guys will start kicking in too.
Blinking on me again over your mouth.
Oh my God.
Hey, brother, is everything okay? No, brother. This is between me and my girl. You stay out of it. Stay out of it? Yeah, stay out of it. Man, you pushing down a woman. That's I'll push you too. Yeah. Bust me then, brother. Come on. What's wrong? Do you do that? Were you raised like this? Okay, where I'm from, you don't get in people's business like this. You shouldn't put your hands on a woman. You want to put your hands on somebody, put your hands on a man. You should treat a woman, if you got a problem with it, just talk to her about it. You ain't got to put your hands on her, you ain't got to beat her, you ain't got to sit her down like that.
But you're foolish if you think that this is a patriarchy. You just don't realize the power that you guys actually have, and that's because you're overexposed to the world and making it seem like to you, you've convinced yourself that you're pretty much worthless. And please miss me with the bullshit if you don't feel that way about yourself. If you're drowned in makeup, if you're fucking making poses and dancing and doing songs and fucking jiggling your shit for social media and shit like that, that's a sign of low self-esteem. You can convince yourself that it's not, but that literally is. That means that you can't stand yourself. That's because most things make you feel like being a woman isn't enough. And it's made to do that so that you agree to this crazy extra shit that they've got y'all involved in now. Wouldn't it be much more fun if you didn't have all that responsibility on your shoulders and the only time that you had to be really actually busy was during 4 years out of each child's life that you have, and then the rest of the time you just get to la-di-fucking-da, hanging around getting drunk with your friends, or doing yoga, or fucking playing, or doing whatever the fuck it is that you can, your heart can fucking imagine. They done fucked y'all. Look, it's a matriarchy. It's just y'all done motherfucking moved yourselves to a position that you don't like. That's the part you don't get. Okay, I'm gonna end it on this note. If this is not a matriarchy, why is it that every single man thrives to make as much fucking money, build as much of fucking shit up as he possibly can just to get a fucking moment with you, just to get the chance to date you, to beg you to basically be his fucking forever?
I don't want to say this, but now I gotta say it though. Everything she asked me to do, I just did. She just asked for a $10,000 necklace that she wanted, that I just got for her yesterday. That's not me throwing it in her face though. That's me doing everything I said I was gonna do. I ain't gonna be tired, baby. We gotta get home, we kicking it. We going to the concert tomorrow with Nick Cannon. Everything I said I'm doing. So why is it a problem when you gonna lash out when you're mad to make it seem like I'm just having all this off the wall fun and you slaving? You just got a diamond necklace that say cinnamon on a tennis chain that costs $10,000 charm and a $15 tennis necklace that you asked for, that I gave to you with a smile yesterday. What are we talking about Miami, me having fun with my homies for? But when I say that, the first thing people gonna say is, oh my God, he's throwing it in her face, what he just bought. No, them the counter arguments I gotta have. That's the only way I gotta say it. And I'm like, damn, Cinnamon, I'm not just having fun. I came back and took her home too. You asked to go shopping, you asked to go out to eat, you asked to do this, you asked to do that. We did that. We got a cruise coming out. I just did everything that you asked me to do. That's what triggered me.
Yeah, think about that for a minute. I don't give a fuck what any other man says about this shit. It's literally every single man in this country strives to do everything that they fucking can to get whatever they can to get to you. The problem is y'all don't actually know how to use the power that you have. As a matter of fact, you've dismissed it and exchanged it to try to beat us instead.
What up, family? How's everybody doing today? Gifted, blessed, highly favored, and loved, right? What's the goal for the day, y'all? What's the goal every day? Man. Come here, young lady. Look at that beautiful smile. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And get somebody to smile and make sure you smile, y'all. Big facts. I've always been saying this. You know, and growing up, being in the society of being a man around nothing but women, they don't want to see you happy.
I'm genuinely trying to understand something. Let's get into the clip, shall we? Why are you at a concert worrying about what anybody else is doing in that concert except for yourself? Let's start there. These are the type of women that are pick-me's. Y'all be talking about the wrong fucking people that are pick-me's. Because ain't nobody in a concert wanting to sit there and with your hard-earned fucking money that you got, whether you pay for the ticket or not, you at a concert should be enjoying the concert and you worrying about what other people in the fucking concert are doing. As long as they not disrupting the whole fucking concert, who gives a fuck if they want to sit there and make a couple videos about a song that they like? Like, what is wrong with you women? I swear to God. Y'all are always worried about what a man's doing. Like, that don't get annoying to y'all? I don't wake up every day and just be like, what are men doing today? Where can I make a video about what men are doing or what they shouldn't be doing? You know, like, I just don't get that. I genuinely don't get that. And you talk about men used to go to war. Bitches used to be in the fucking kitchen sewing. They didn't used to go to fucking concerts. So it's the same shit. What are we talking about? So yesterday, I made a video, right, about a woman. Well, it's not even a woman. I'm gonna call her a bitch. A bitch who made a video about some men at a concert who were making a video to a song and saying that men want to be baddies, men used to go to war, all because they were enjoying the song. And it's given that a lot of you women on social media, it's given that y'all are actually the ones who are miserable because men aren't miserable without y'all. Like, you feel me? Anything a man does that just gives them a little bit of joy, you bitches are upset. It's like y'all think that men should just be at home crying, this, that, and the third, because women are saying like, oh, we don't want y'all no more, and don't talk to us, and da-da-da. Y'all thought they were just gonna be sitting there down the dumps, when a lot of men can live without women. It's very obvious. It's given that. Y'all hate that. Y'all hate to see a man happy when it has nothing to do with a woman. Y'all are the ones who are miserable. Y'all talking about a male lonely epidemic. There's a women lonely epidemic. And it's a lot of you bitches on social media that are the ones that are lonely. Cause I still just can't. So for some reason, my brain can't operate to think that a lot of you women really just sit up here day in and day out, make videos about men who are just living their life, and it bothers you. It bothers you so bad that they're just living their life. They're happy. They got a little pep in their step, a smile, a laugh. Like, it just really bothers a lot of you bitches because y'all are the miserable ones. I said what I said. It bothers y'all that y'all can't get to a lot of these men the way that y'all want to. The only men that y'all can get to are a bunch of simp-ass men. And men who don't get bitches. That's it. But other than that, men who actually have self-esteem, self-respect, right? Know their worth, etc., etc. It bothers y'all that y'all can't actually get to those type of men. That y'all's comments and y'all's videos don't do shit to them. It just makes you look fucking predatorial, creepy, like weird, insecure, lonely, miserable, bitter. Y'all don't think about that shit. It's obvious. And all you bitches in her comment section that was agreeing with her, talking about, oh my God, it ruined my day. How the fuck does a man being happy ruin your day? You're miserable, bitch. There's no fucking way. A man ruined your day because they were happy? Do you know what that's, do you hear yourself when you say that? Do you hear how that sounds? You sound miserable. You sound just completely bird activity. Like, y'all bitches these days are fucking weird, bro. Y'all are weird. I said what I said.
It triggers their emotions. And when we have to get to this understanding to understand women and life. So that way we can try to move forward, y'all. Ladies, y'all listening to this? Don't let it trigger your emotions. Please stay out of your fees. Because that's how the devil gets to you and control you, possesses you, is through our emotions. And since y'all feminine creatures, that's emotional creatures, it's easy to get to y'all. That's why they say to get to the man, to get to the woman. Everything was about lessons in that Bible, but you got to understand to overstand it. But clearly, for the chosen ones that have their Christ conscious, their logic still, their spider senses, they able to read and see this. This is why only a certain amount of women are able to relate to what's going on and they're not falling into the trap. It's because they still have their Christ conscious.
It's not. Y'all the one who's projecting. Y'all the ones who are extremely lonely. And let's not forget your standards. You absolutely have no standards because a lot of you do not have a personality and you bring absolutely no value to a relationship. You're a permanent side chick. You're a permanent situationship, and you have to lead with your body. And that's why a lot of y'all walk around naked with all your lady bits out and your breasts all out. And you have to lead with your body and your sexuality because you have nothing to offer in a relationship. The men have said it countless times, but y'all try to gaslight, tell me, I dress for myself. Really? Y'all make it so obvious that you bring no value to any type of relationship. And this is why y'all come up on Al Gore's internet and make relationships extremely transactional. Well, if I have to give up the cat, then he needs to go ahead and pay me and pay for my lifestyle, this and third. And I'm just like, is that how y'all view relationships? For all that, you might as well just be a 304 and make a career out of it. And then when a guy rejects you and say, hey, you're not for me, because y'all wear your red flags like a billboard. A lot of you are walking massive red flags. Me personally, and I've said this with my son, broken women are unlovable. You cannot drink from a broken cup. You cannot eat from a broken plate. You cannot love a broken woman. Especially a woman who does not want to heal. She is unlovable. You're offended, die mad. Because when that guy rejects you, the very first thing that comes out of your mouth is, oh, he must be gay. Like, y'all do not want to take the personal responsibility and accountability to make it seem like the reason why so many dudes don't want to fuck with you, so many dudes don't want you to be a girlfriend, don't want to wife you up, and that the only thing you're good for is a fucking a dump is because there's something fundamentally wrong with you. It's one thing if it's one dude that does it. Chop it up and charge it to the game. But when you're getting ran through by 10 or more people, and it's the same repetitive thing over and over again, sweetheart, the problem is you. The problem is you. My ex is a narcissist. I'm a victim.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go.
I'm a survivor of DB. You're broken, boo. You're not lovable. And a lot of y'all have such a nasty, negative ass attitude. People sense that. People definitely sense it. But you're the victim, right? This is why I said broken women are not lovable. Broken women are not worth the time of day because hurt people always hurt people. I said what I said. If you're offended, die mad.
It's not your Jesus coming back. It's your Christ consciousness. And a lot of people, especially most women, are triggered and controlled by their emotions. This is how the devil within us works. So you clearly see it if a man is having a nice time. A woman that's weak-minded is going to see that, and she's going to get possessed because now she's triggered by her emotions. This is how it works. This is why clearly they keep saying you have to test people's spirits, y'all. You have to. I done came across too many people this week telling me about their problems, and it's like I already know what it is because I can picture it. I can already see it. I can interpret dreams. But when I see it, I'm like, wow. And I'm listening to the person that's telling me, they don't see it. They're just seeing the problem for what it is, instead of understanding that spirit that's in that person is bad. They never learned their lesson. I came across somebody and I asked them, well, why do you keep helping them out? They gave me their reason. And I said, but they still getting in trouble, which means they're not learning their lesson. I'm not going to keep spoiling the spoiled ass child because he's never going to learn their lesson. That's the whole point. So you have to test people's spirits so you don't give away your energy, y'all. Especially you chosen ones. Because they're looking for us to open up to our emotions, to let them in. You're going to welcome them in. This is why the movie Sinner was the way it is. It was telling us to not just welcome any old body into your household, which is you, in your house, but your temple. The devil can't get to you if you don't invite him in, and a lot of y'all do that because y'all let your emotions open instead of staying logical in your Christ conscious. But you have to interpret it. You have to see it this way. That way you know how to move and you can see this coming before it even gets to you. It's sad though, because again, I had to grow up in this. I have family members that don't talk to me because of this. It's not that I'm a bad person. I've always said this my whole entire life. I never go out and start trouble, but it will find me. And I don't mind fighting or doing what I need to do, but I had to grow up and realize that's just the devil trying to get to me, so he can try to possess me. So if I let him in at that moment, he got me for that moment. By then, I'm not thinking. By then, I'm a narcissist. I'm not trying to hear nothing. I am focused on my target. How many of y'all going through that?
Been a minute. What that smell is? Smell kind of different. What's that?
What do you mean?
Damn, hold on. What the fuck is that smell? Did you wash your ass today?
What?
Damn. What is it? What I
You literally just said I stink. Like,
bro, I'm talking about the new perfume. Like, it smells good.
It's like the way you're saying it, though.
Hey, bro, just come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You get kind of thick, babe. Hold on. What you been doing?
Fuck you mean what I've been doing?
What you mean? Fuck you been doing? You get kind of fat, bro. Like, you need to hit the gym. Like, you getting fat as fuck. You know I don't fuck with fat hoes, bro. Like, what I say wrong? What I do?
It's just like the way you talk to me is like highly disrespectful. You literally just called me fat.
I never said you was fat.
You see I did something with my hair?
Oh, yeah, it's straight.
The fuck you mean it? You like my hair?
Fuck no. I can see your lace and everything. This shit ass. Then you got this brown. This shit like doo-doo. Like,
the fuck do you mean?
What I say wrong?
Bro, you're like mad disrespectful. Like, I don't even want to be here no more.
I just said your hair was straight. What the hell you want me to say? Bro, go ahead, bro. I'm straight, bro. I don't even want to be on no date with you no more.
This is the reason why. It's because you still didn't grow up. You still don't know how to control your emotions. You still let words trigger you. You still let the way people say things trigger you. You still let the way people dress or how they look trigger you. Think about that before you make a dumb ass action. because you wasn't thinking straight. You was in your emotions, in your fifis. It's sad, but this is life. There's too many women out here hating on men because they're not following the right God. They are of this world. They're not following the Most High. That's why you gotta test their spirits and get them out your life, because there's nothing but the devil. They can manipulate you and act like they're one person, and boom, they'll switch right on you. As soon as they get triggered by their emotions, that nice person is gone. Floating back like this, like the movie Get Out. Can't get control of himself to get back to himself. Possessed. Think about that, y'all. With that being said, have a blessed, highly favored, and loved day. Love y'all. Peace.